Welcome on Wandering Souls, I'm Ailith Knight, and this is a game called BU. This is a free game I kind of found on Steam, just randomly exploring because I was bored. And it's a game where you're given these different choices and stuff, and you pick what you would pick and see what happens. Spelling mistakes are not mistakes, they're little Easter eggs for you to find. See if you can find them all. How dare you think I'm bad at typing? I wasn't diagnosed as the most dyslexic person the doctor had met. That is a complete slander. Today I'm feeling green. Green is so much fun. Color of life, a warm spring day, so calming. Filled with the siren's call of nature, but under the surface there's so much rot. An infected cut. Ew. The eerie pallor on someone's face as they throw up. What we think of as the color of poison. A radioactive meltdown. Nearly every Disney villain is enshrined in green when their big number comes. Contradiction, life and death, growth and decay. That's why green's so fun. That's how I'm feeling today. Green. How are you feeling? How am I feeling today? Feeling pretty good. I mean, I haven't slept at all, but feeling pretty good. But your definitions of stuff. Based on these pictures, pink seems to be good-ish. Black is like dreary. Red is angry, I guess. What is blue? Pink or blue? Let me go with blue just because I like color blue. What do you prefer? Day, dusk, or midnight? Ooh. Alright, well, not day. I mean, don't get me wrong, daytime is good time too. It's just not my favorite. So it would be between dusk and midnight. I mean, midnight is pretty great, but I think I prefer dusk. What's your favorite book? Book are for nerds. All the cool kids play Vibogams. Okay. Ariel. Cool. This thing. Well, not that. Between these two, more this one. The most merciful thing in the world, I think, is the inability of the human mind to correlate all its contents. H.P. Lovecraft. Not sure if that's the guy you want to be quoting. From what I know of him, he's not the greatest guy. Well, I just hate this question now. No. No. None of the above. I didn't actually mean to click that, but okay. I guess I'm a boy today. Good to know. Yeah, Lewis is too lazy to draw a boy and girl character model. Or am I just making a profound statement about how gender doesn't matter and we're all the same? None of the above should have been an option there, bud. Wait a second. I really should have said that and not the lazy thing. Lewis, remember to go back and edit this out. Be you. You see a young person standing in their bedroom. Today is their 12th birthday, and this will be the most important day of their life. 12th birthday? No, not really, no. You were wondering about what present your dad will get you this year. Last year, you asked for a pet. Oops. It's the thing doesn't fit on my screen properly for some reason, despite the fact that it asked me when I started the game what I wanted it to be in. I don't know. What pet did I ask for? Kitty, pupper, or fish? Probably not a fish. Kitty or pupper? I like both. I mean, I have cats. I do actually have 2 cats. Love them to death. They're absolutely batshit, but I love them. But I also like doggos so much. I can't have a doggo right now. But doggos are so good. Such good pupper. But also kitty. Soft and fluffer. Doggo. Okay. You've heard the expression, dog's a man's best friend. Well, he's certainly yours. He barks and loves to play and is always happy to see you. It feels like negative emotion never crosses his mind. Always ready to love and play. At heart, you feel the same. How about some cereal to start the day? Gingerbread men the cereal, all natural. Extreme nummy nuts with totally radical surprise. I like to eat people. You really like that cereal. Mainly because you enjoy pretending to be a giant and imagining the pleas of terror from your tiny victims as they're crushed by your mighty something. I think that was at the bottom that I couldn't see. But the gingerbread genocide shall never end. A parcel is delivered. But you can understand why he has so much trouble with it. People put so much love and care into wrapping gifts. Not to mention how beautiful wrapping paper can be. All the sparkles and hearts, and not to mention when it's wrapped in a cute little bow. I can't bring myself to destroy it, tear it off the present, and thoughtlessly throw it into the bin. Wrapping paper is a beautiful gift all on its own. I'm literally checking the OBS screen to see stuff that I can't see because it's off screen for me. Alas, nobody's coming to your birthday party. I'm sure there's some tragic reason for it, but in truth, Louis is a lazy piece of trash and can't be bothered to draw that many people. Ooh, a package. It must be for your dad. Maybe you should open it for him. You know how much trouble he has with wrapping paper. The strange parcel appears to open by itself, as if otherworldly, ghostly hands were attempting to reveal what's inside. You have a creeping feeling up your spine, a mixture of fear and confusion, and then your legs start to walk towards the parcel. You didn't tell them to. You flail your arms around in surprise, attempting to grab something to halt your progress. There's nothing. You continue to walk forward like a wind-up toy till you're next to the package. You look down into it and only see a black abyss, and unceremoniously you begin to tumble forward into that endless precipice. The darkness all around feels suffocating, and then you're here. You don't know what here is, but you're definitely here. My god, magical adventure, I've gone insane. What the heck? Magical adventure! Okay, this is strange. You have vague memories of epic tales that start like this. Most of them end with a happy ending, but a lot of monsters get eaten up, and I don't really like that idea. If this is the beginning of a fantastical story, I think it is. I'm sure everything can be sorted out reasonably. I know there's always some dark evil, but I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation, like that Sauron guy, that I don't really know much about because I've never read or watched Lord of the Rings. Been meaning to do that, but you know that's several big fat books. I just don't have the time or attention span for it most of the time. Like, I've started them, like, they do exist, like we have them in my house. And I've started reading them, and then I'd get distracted, and I'd set them aside, or I'd have something I needed to work on or something. Anyway, it would get put down, and I would just not go back to reading it for a while. And by the time I wanted to read it again, I'd already basically forgotten what I'd read to that point. The same reason I still have not finished Homestuck is because I just can't keep into that same, like, story long enough. It's weird. I'm weird. Get over it. He probably just needed some eye drops. There's no such thing as evil, just friends you haven't made yet. Off in the distance, you hear a noise, a faint whimper. You go over to investigate. Wait a second, shouldn't you have like a bunch of options and other stuff? Forcing the player to investigate the thing with no options of whether to do it or not seems to defeat the purpose of the game. Sorry, I really should have thought of that. Here are your options. Investigate the crime scene, investigate the crime scene, or investigate the crime scene. What do I want to do? Alright, well, obviously option 2 is just absolutely stupid. Makes no sense at all. Not doing option 2. So 1 or 3? You would think, because it's kind of set off from the rest of them, that 3 is maybe the right option. But what if that's a trick? I think that's a trick. I'm going to go with option 1. Let's investigate the crime scene. Now, out of your own free will, you've decided to go and investigate the crying thing. Investigate? I can word. God, freedom of choices is so much fun. You find a strange, sobbing creature. Console it, kick it, and scream, avocados, and inspect the creature more closely.
Avocados!
You kick the strange creature and scream avocados at the top of your lungs. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I don't know you. I did that. That's not how English works. I mean, you were sad, so doing something like that might be like a surprise. And like, everybody likes surprises, so that might not make you sad. And like, you'll be thinking about me randomly kicking and screaming
Avocados!
instead of thinking about what you were sad about. So it kind of works. It's alright. I've been having a very strange day. I think I might be going insane. Yeah, same. Probably just sleep deprivation. Again, I haven't slept, and it's literally dawn. Like, I had to adjust the curtains on my window because I had a big fat streak of sunlight going down the middle of my face, and it was blinding and also didn't look good. Sun is right there out my window. I haven't slept, so I'm probably not very sane right now either. After the darkness comes a noise, a strange chirping, like a songbird's got stuck in a church organ, and these words are not helping because they don't seem quite right most of the time. A strange creature begins to frantically back away, dragging itself across the ground with its hands, its bottom half uselessly trailing behind it like the end of some grotesque slug. Run, fight, scream. Run around! Oh, what about that poor creature? Scream! You scream. You scream as hard as your little lungs can manage. If you manage to scream loud enough, you might get its attention and leave the little mud person alone. And this seems a better way than any. Look on the bright side. The more the creature tears you to pieces, the more you'll scream and the more distraction you'll become. That isn't much of a bright side. A large, grotesque body slams into you. Shortly after, darkness consumes you. You float in darkness. There's nothing. Not the breeze on your skin, not the echo of far-off laughter, not even the beat of your heart. But then, swimming out of the emptiness, comes a small flame. You are awake. Apparata! You appear to be sitting next to a table with a small cake in front of you. You hear muffled words. Sorry it took so long for me to make the cake. Someone came around and I was a tad occupied. You must have dozed off while you were waiting. You hear these words, but somehow the words feel jumbled, faded. Your mind is rushing with the sheer insanity you just underwent. Was it a dream? If so, that's a massive cop-out. I mean, the worst writing convention the world's ever seen. But was it a dream? Da-da-da! I guess if Lewis can ever be bothered to make a sequel, you might find out. Suddenly, that faded voice comes back into focus. I'm sorry for keeping you waiting, but can you please blow the candle out? You've been staring into the middle distance for like 12 minutes, and I do have company to attend to, you know. You look at the glimmering flame, and you wonder if anything you've just experienced matters. If in the future you will look back with pride or fear or have simply forgotten. You breathe in deeply, and then what will you be 20 years into the future? You became a world-renowned psychologist. You're shit. That's okay. I am too. Bad grammar. You don't word very well. I word better than you, and I don't word very well at all. You become a world-renowned psychologist. your deep understanding of fear and grief leading to therapies that save countless lives. Your book, You're a Piece of Shit and That's Okay, I Am Too, becomes a global bestseller. Your skills in psychology and therapy are so powerful that the world governments come together to send you back in time to use your therapy powers to de-racistify the Nazis and make Genghis Khan chill the fuck out. This game is dedicated in memory of Ed Good and John Bain. If you enjoyed this game, please consider donating to your favorite cancer charity, Lewis. Okay. That was an interesting 15 minutes. I kind of want to play it again just to see what happens if I change some of the stuff that I chose. I think I had more fun just goofing off with it though than I had with the game itself. It was interesting. And of course it's free to play, so why not? But I wouldn't say it's like some grand masterpiece. It's goofy, it's weird, it seems like it was just someone's off project that they decided to upload to the internet, which of course that's all fine and fair. That's basically what I'm doing right now. It's basically what I've been doing for many years, my whole life most likely. Well, no, I haven't had internet my whole life. Point is, for what it seems to be, it's fine. It's good. This would never be something I'd want to spend money on because, again, it seems like this was just someone's, I'm bored, let me do something kind of project, and then they did it for themselves, and I'm just a lucky person on the other side of the internet who picked it up, said, sure, I'll spend 15 minutes of my life on this. And I don't think it was 15 minutes wasted. So if you want to check this out, of course, the link for it will be in the description. I hope you enjoyed whatever the hell this was, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace until next we meet.